Rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, it's the finale of this four-game set between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Yankees come into the day with the opportunity to sweep this four-game series after having claimed the first three.
Yeah, and you don't want to get complacent. You steal the first three games and you're feeling like, man, we got this series already wrapped up. But you can't let the other team up off the mat right here. You have to stay focused, out on the mound, clean defense, everything it takes. You don't get many opportunities throughout the course of a season for three-game sweeps, let alone a potential four-game sweep.
Dane Dunning gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into the game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Bernie Williams, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. And a dive, but he's back in. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's out. Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone. And he lays off again, ball 3.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Good battle. Count remains full. Just underway in Arlington. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Odor moving to his left, and that's the third out. Down in order go the Yankees. It's the Yankees nothing, Rangers coming to bat on Major League Baseball, The Show. David Wells is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of havoc. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what David Dahl has in store. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
You froze him on the fastball there. Charlie Culberson becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. David Dahl is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 9 homers and 21 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So the Rangers turned away in the first. On to the second now in Arlington with no score. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Tino Martinez. Now here it comes. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Cecil Fielder. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You might start to call these guys the road warriors. It's hard to win on the road, and with the win today, they would complete a sweep of a 4-game set on the road.
3-0 now. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about it, Matt. They say often that hitting is contagious, and they hope that carries over. It's not easy to have double-digit knocks in a game, and they're hoping they can break out that ammunition again today. And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So here is Daryl Strawberry. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Odor on to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Tim Raines comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0 delivery.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Now 1-0 Yanks. So now to the plate, Joey Gallo. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
The right fielder.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Gallo brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
You know, Matty, you could throw out batting average when you're working with an OPS north of 800. This guy does damage and would be in my lineup every day of the week.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Chris Davis next to bat, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Willie Calhoun is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. And it's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. fouled away. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. It remains 1-0. So now here is Jason Kendall. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The catcher, Jason.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Kendall at second. Boggs at first with no outs. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next for New York, Bernie Williams, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly.
Dive, but it's off his glove, and that ought to get at least 1 run in. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The batter.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now into the box, number 11. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch on its way.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. The second for one, and the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Here comes Tino Martinez, and he hits it hard to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Into the box, Cecil Fielder fouled off. He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 4 home runs, 13 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Cecil Fielder goes down for out number 2 in the top half. First offering on its way, and he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded by Odor. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead this one 4-0. Here's Rougned Odor now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And there's the first out.
Batting 8th, the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Stepping up is Nate Lowe. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and the Rangers' first hit of the game is going to be for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In now, Jose Trevigno, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch and strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Low at second with 2 down. Weekly hit towards first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They're down 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Tim Raines. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one, no strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
At the plate now, Jason Kendall.
The catcher.
And he puts it on the ground to second. Odor has it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Now back, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Standing in now, Wade Boggs. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Culberson on to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Digging in next, Derek Jeter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Now the 3-0 offering. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Next to hit is Bernie Williams, singled in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Ball grounded toward Odor at second. Scooped up, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, 5-0 New York. And stepping in, Charlie Culberson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
Back outside.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 in the inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
David Dahl to the plate now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Into right field, that's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 4.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Two balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now at the plate is number 11. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Number 11.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball that's outside.
Ball 2 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Tino Martinez is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter's at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Popped him up. Culberson has a play. He's got it one away. Digging in will be Cecil Fielder. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Stepping in now, Daryl Strawberry. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate, Tim Raines. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Rangers nothing. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today,
Rangers,
as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's
Kendall.
leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And now the first pitch.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Lifted the other way to left center. Fielder arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now back,
so still nothing
baseman.
Against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Rougned Odor is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Odor is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Just hung in there on that one. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here's another 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Nate Lowe will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And Yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and next to hit is the catcher, Jason Kendall. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now that
good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Into the box now, Wade Boggs, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Derek Jeter, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate now is Bernie Williams. He bounced out last time up. First delivery to him.
Count 1-0.
Boggs stands at second with two gone. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A little low, it's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees are out in front, 6-0. Now to the plate, Jose Trevigno. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Kendall with the sign. Now the 1-1.
Now that pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position. All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes. But how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The 1-0 home. Hit in the air out to center field. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The batter.
Next to dig in, David Dahl. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
2-1 to David Dahl.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The count now at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Boggs will put this one away, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs. And a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Jonathan Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Number 11 swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. That misses. 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So next to bat will be Tino Martinez. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
There's ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Cecil Fielder is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. To the Yankees left fielder. Hernandez is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 2-1 on its way.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Martinez, base runner at first with 1 out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1-0.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
To 2-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Hit back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. Pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. Try to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
Tim Raines stands in as he looks at a called strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
The right fielder, Joey Gallo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Up next for the Rangers.
Up next for the Rangers, Chris Davis. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 1-0 the count. Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and they're on the board at 6-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
The batter.
And here's the former
hitter,
prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Yankees 6 and the Rangers 1. Jose Leclerc has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25, Jose Leclerc. The catcher, Jason.
The first pitch of the AB now. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Right to him. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Next to stand in is Wade Boggs. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And now the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. 1-1, here it is. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Now to bat, Derek Jeter. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ready now is Bernie Williams. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is. And sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks. And some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Number 11 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking it up.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 6-1. Jeff Nelson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Nate Lowe. And he lays off there 1-0. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep. And at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Williams is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Popped him up. Martinez has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Rangers set down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Joely Rodriguez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in once again is Tino Martinez. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
I love the fact there was no panic at second base right there. He had plenty of time. He knew his runner. There might have been a little fumble with the exchange, but plenty of time to get the guy out first.
Cecil Fielder is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ricky Henderson will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 24, Ricky.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
1-1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. The Yanks go 1-2-3. They hold on to their 6-1 lead.
Leading off for the Rangers,
Charlie
the
Culberson is at the plate as he
Charlie
takes a cold strike one.
Culberson.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl.
The left fielder.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Dahl.
Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Fielder is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The right fielder, number 13.
Now at the plate here is Joey Gallo. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first, and the Yankees go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Wow, that's an impressive end to a 4-game sweep that comes on the road. That's never easy to do, no matter who's in the other dugout.
6-1, the final tally today. The Yanks took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. David Wells earns his 5th winner of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Dane Dunning was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Rangers, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base.